Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 4 for 13. He's also hit 3 home runs. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Greinke gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 8.
Now in the box, Brandon Lowe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Greinke looks in. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Lined into right, a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Arozarena has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Kyle Tucker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And this one is gone, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Arozarena will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot's under it. And that ends the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Astros lead it 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Popped him up. Lowe has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zanino. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Coming to the plate now, Yoshitsutsugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but this. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To third. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
The third baseman,
and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
the first baseman.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopper left side of the infield. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Randy Arozarena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Brandon Lowe. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? And
a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Nate Lowe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On a line to shortstop.
The batter, the third baseman.
Joey Wendell digs in now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lowe over at second. Wendell on at first with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The 3 of us are back with more following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Next to the Astros.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. Margot's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Kiermaier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time. Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And Not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. One away. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Greinke comes set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
No hits to this point. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 4-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he got him. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Next to the Astros.
Standing in, Kyle Tucker. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel.
The first base.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Wendell.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Right there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Margot rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on the triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Josh James, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39.
Here now is Mike Zanino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yoshi Tsutsugo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. drilled to first. Correa brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-4. 7th inning ready to roll, and
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Aaron Slegers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So here's Josh Reddick. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Maldonado.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Rounded down the third baseline. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So a runner at 2nd, 2 down now, and that brings in George Springer, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Heading after it is Margot. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Adames is under it, and that retires the side. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 6-4. So
leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Reddick.
here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. Digging in now, Nate Lowe, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Jose Altuve will
lead off for the Astros, the second baseman.
Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 29, Peter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The Stros find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Manny, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So two gone now in the Houston eighth, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Now batting, Willie Adames, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Springer looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now 7-4.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the eighth. It's tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
number 62.
Kevin Kiermaier will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Mike Zanino is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Tucker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Reddick. And he makes the catch in the corner. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 8-4.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. Got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 1, shortstop Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at bat, and it's fouled away. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
8-4, the final this afternoon. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Blake Snell is credited with the win. Zach Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 8 runs on 14 hits.